Okay, camera's on.
Alright, hi. Thank you for joining us today. What's your name?
My name's Jeff Wilcoxon. I'm the father of Kate and Charlie Wilcoxon.
Alright, so can you tell us a little bit about your career?
Sure. After I went to Vanderbilt University, I got a job at LaSalle Bank in Chicago, Illinois. And while I was there, my job was to study companies' financial statements and determine whether or not it was appropriate for them to get a loan from the bank. And then after that, I went and worked for a company called Accenture, and I did consulting, which is a job you do if you help companies solve their problems or make more money, or and just you kind of advise the executives at companies on how to better run their businesses. After that, I went to business school at University of Chicago, where I studied for 2 years. But while I was there, I started an ice cream company, and it is still called Bobtail Ice Cream Company, and it's in Chicago. And it didn't turn into the next Ben and Jerry's or anything like that, so I decided to get back into consulting for a little while before I moved to Detroit and joined General Motors.
What do you do at GM?
At General Motors, I work for a group called Global Connected Customer Experience, and our job is to create mobility experiences that people love. And what that means is we own all the connectivity technology, and so if you think about a Wi-Fi hotspot or something like that, we're building those into all of our cars so that people like you can be entertained when you drive, and you can always be connected. We also build all the products that have to do with OnStar and mobile apps and the web experiences for the brands. And as a result of that work, we help all the different touch points and all the different experiences that people have as they think about buying a car, and then they shop for a car, and they buy a car, and they use it, and they own it. And my team's specific job is to study what consumers want from their cars with respect to technology. So I have a few people that work for me in the United States. I have a guy that works for me in China. I have another person that works for me in Germany. And what we do is we actually go and observe people's behavior in their cars, in their home, with their consumer electronics, and we figure out what problems they want us to solve in their cars and with their mobile apps. And then my team gets to go to the product teams and say, hey, here's a set of problems that are really high priority for our customers that buy all of our different brands of cars, and help them figure out how to prioritize those problems and get them on roadmaps, and ultimately deliver those experiences to people who either purchase cars or ride in cars.
Do you have any career advice for the next generation?
Yeah, I do actually. As you can see, I've done a lot of different things in my career. So one piece of advice I have is to not think that going into college you have to know exactly what you want to be when you grow up. You have a lot of time to figure that out, and I think it's smart earlier in your career to find companies to work for that can train you well, and where you can continue learning even after you get out of college. And then as you do that, figure out what you're really passionate about. I really believe that having fun at work is important. Sometimes you have to buckle down and work hard and just get stuff done, but you should enjoy the work you do or you won't be good at it. So study hard, get into a good college, get a good education, study things that interest you, and then find a job that interests you, and you'll find success.
Alright, thank you for joining us today.
You're welcome. Thank you.